Welcome back to the Oracle Scroll. Today, we are meditating. Hi, I'm Kevin Walder, your host for the Oracle Scroll. And as we continue our journey through this little deck that I've been playing with, we are looking at card number 40, Meditation. Meditation is a key element to any spiritual life. Meditation is a necessary ingredient. Meditation and prayer are very similar items, and yet they differ in practice and in results. To put it very simplistically, and at this point in our discussion, any discussion of meditation will be somewhat simplified. But if you were thinking of prayer as a supplication or a place where you would go to ask for strength or guidance or whatever it is you need at the present moment, that's prayer. Meditation is when you listen for the answers. So you're not actually asking, you're just taking in the information. Now, meditation can take so many forms. It is a deeply personal practice. It can be radically different for each individual. Some may find their best meditative state while walking. Sometimes that's a good reason to have a pet. If you have to walk the dog, you're going to schedule your meditation around that. Others find the distraction of having something to keep your hands busy. Knitting, crocheting, things like that can often open that area of your mind that allows meditation to happen. Meditation is basically getting in touch with your higher self and listening to the guidance. We've already discussed intuition, and it is really the guiding tool that will come to you during meditation. And I'm going to speak a little bit from personal experience, and as I say, it's a deeply personal experience for everyone. So not everyone is going to experience things that I have, but in my own experience of meditation, I don't have sound or vision, no clairaudience or clairvoyance. I don't have those elements. I just simply get a knowing. And I think a lot of people have that same reaction where you just, oh, that's it. Or, oh, why didn't I know that sooner? Or why didn't I look at that better? So meditation is something that you must design for yourself. There are some guidelines that can be used, but don't rely on those too heavily. Make sure and allow your intuition to guide you to the proper meditation for yourself. And as I mentioned, prayer being supplication, meditation being listening for the answers, that can be an extremely important part of our spiritual growth. If we're not listening to what we're being told and our guidance from within, if we're not paying attention, then we are missing out entirely. We are making mistakes that we could easily have avoided had we been in a meditative state. There's an old saying that goes around every now and then that says if you need to spend 20 minutes a day in meditation, unless you're too busy, and then you need to spend an hour. Think about that for a moment. It's very true. If you're too busy, then there's something seriously wrong with what you're doing. And you have to make sure that you are actually doing things that are important to your spiritual growth, your spiritual well-being. Meditation, as I said, is card number 40, which in numerological terms is a 4. And this is the second card that we've had that had a 4 for numerology. The 4s come right after all the work. And it's perfect because you've done enough work already, and now you can settle back and actually take a look at where you've been, where you thought you were going, and where you might make some adjustments and changes in the way your trajectory, let's say. And that is exactly what meditation is most useful for. Also, meditation is extremely restful. There are some who say that an hour of hypnosis or meditation, an hour of being in a trance-like state, can actually replace several hours of sleep. And that's another area where meditation sneaks in. Our sleeping hours are very good meditative states. That dream state that you find yourself in is perfect meditation. So listen to the guidance, listen to the instructions, listen to what you're being told at every step. It is so important, and it is so much, it's actually very, very fun once you get into it. So take a moment today, take 20 minutes today, and just get acquainted with who you are and who is that voice that keeps talking to you. Thank you for joining us for this episode of The Oracle Scroll. Please stop by my website at kevinwalder.com, where you can purchase any of the services that I offer. Also, check out my books, Tarot for Lunch, Lessons from the Cards, and more recently, 22 Teachers, Healing Lessons from the Major Arcana. Both are available at amazon.com, and both are very easily understood and easily followed directions for using the tarot. And most importantly, please subscribe to this channel by clicking the little red button down below, and go ahead and click that bell next to it so that you never miss an episode.